Hi, Tom Whitman here from the HVAC Business Academy. Welcome to Tips from the Academy, Episode 4. In today's episode, we'll be exploring how to overcome other bids. As you know, some of the most successful HVAC contractors ensure daily profitability by measuring performance against predetermined benchmarks, knowing exactly why their company did or didn't make a profit, have the ability to improve results in 2 days or less, and equip their employees to identify and correct performance issues. They measure results against predetermined benchmarks for replacement sales, service, and installed revenue. When all benchmarks are met or exceeded, the company is in a position to be profitable. If any of the benchmarks aren't met, the company isn't. But the problem is quickly identified. In Episode 1, we briefly reviewed replacement sales performance benchmarks. Episode 2, we reviewed service performance benchmarks, and Episode 3 addressed what to do if the service department isn't profitable. Today, we'll review how to handle other bids. So, imagine you find yourself too busy to review your daily performance report for a week, and you get a phone call from your HVAC Business Academy coach inquiring as to why your company's sales volume and closing percentage is trending below benchmark. You and your coach follow the sales performance troubleshooting guide and determine that your salesperson needs help with addressing other bids. Your lifeline challenge to the Academy is how to handle other bids. Let's imagine the customer says, I'm getting 3 other prices before I make a decision. This is how to advance the sale to the next step in your favor. Say something like this. I understand. My wife and I want to make sure we don't pay too much for projects too. May I ask you a question? How soon will you be making the decision? Now at this point, be quiet, listen to your customer completely. What you want to strive for is a specific date range or a specific date, not some ambiguous time in the future. Once you've established the date, here's the next step. Well, for a project like yours, it's not uncommon for me to revisit with my customers 2 or 3 times to work through the final equipment selection and scope of work before any final decisions are made. And just so happens I have an opening that week on Thursday or Friday after 6. What time works best for you? By doing this and being confident in your delivery and scheduling the revisit date before you leave the home, you've just increased the probability of closing that sale by over 60%. Now, if you're bumping into this delay response frequently, something is likely missing from your sales presentation. So it'd be a good idea just to go back and review the wants, choices, and the rest of the story processes in the sales system. Look for the gaps, tighten them up, and work them out. And that's your lifeline tip of the day. Episode 5 will deal with the phones aren't ringing. The HVAC Business Academy is offering an operational effectiveness 1-day workshop for the Milwaukee stove dealers on November 13th. If you like, you can download the agenda attached to the bottom of this email. We look forward to seeing you there. In addition to the workshop, we'll be offering a 45-minute overtime session immediately after to explain the HVAC Business Academy. If what you see and hear about the Academy makes sense for you and your business, you'll be invited to join. Sign up for the workshop and the optional overtime session by clicking the registration button below. And thanks for the opportunity to be of service. God bless and go make it happen.